Get ready with me while I drag the media, the government, and reality. Today's episode is conspiracy theories that were absolutely insane, but they turned out to be real. Conspiracy number 1 is that the government drugged civilians without their knowledge. From the 1950s to 1970s, the CIA conducted non-consensual human experiments using LSD, barbiturates, sleep deprivation, and hypnosis, just to see if they could control minds. They did this to prisoners, patients, and random citizens. Some people died, and some people never even knew they were part of the experiment. You're telling me the same government that can't fix potholes ran psychic torture trials, successfully? Project MKUltra was admitted in Senate hearings in 1977. The CIA said oops and then destroyed half the files. Conspiracy number 2 is that the government actually poisoned alcohol during the Prohibition. In the 1920s, people used to say, oh, the feds are poisoning our alcohol. And guess what? They actually were. The government ordered industrial alcohol to be spiked with methanol and other toxic chemicals, knowing it could literally kill people who tried to distill and drink it. And by the end of the Prohibition, 10,000 people died. Imagine dying because you wanted a cocktail and the government said, oh, you're funny. This was documented by newspapers, medical journals, and government archives, yet we never learned this in school because American textbooks are literally written by war criminals wearing cardigans. Conspiracy number 4 is that the FBI tracks celebrities and ruined their lives. Celebrities are paranoid. The government doesn't care what Beyonce thinks. Okay, but they did care about what Martin Luther King Jr., Marilyn Monroe, John Lennon, and Tupac thought. A lot. Under COINTELPRO, the FBI surveilled, bugged, and discredited, also psychologically targeted public figures who were considered threats to order. That meant anyone who was too popular, too anti-establishment, too colored, or too mouthy. They literally wrote MLK a letter encouraging him to unalive himself. The fact that the FBI has fan cams of Tupac and rage letters to Lenin is both terrifying and extremely on brand. Conspiracy number 4 is that the CIA actually built a remote viewing program to create psychic spies. Psychic spies sounds fake, right? Wrong, the US funded an entire division for remote viewing. This was called Project Stargate. The CIA and Department of Defense trained people to psychically access locations, documents, and people across the globe only using their minds. Imagine failing algebra, but the government hires you to literally astral project into enemy bunkers. And that was episode 11, the insanely crazy ones that turned out to be real. Just because it's insane doesn't mean it's wrong. Stay gorgeous, stay informed, and stay one FOIA request away from the truth. Bye!